Welcome back to Arsenic Culture, where beer don't count, but bad decisions do. I'm Matt.
I'm Jason.
And
You almost caught me off guard.
yeah,
Again.
I went over to KFC the other day,
Yeah, I saw this.
and we posted as a quick shot. I got a what was it?
A
Mountain
dirty
Dew?
soda.
It was dirty soda. I haven't heard the term dirty soda. Apparently, this was like popular back in 2022,
Yeah,
something like that.
2010s, yeah, kind of.
Well, it started then, but it got real popular like online, like 2022.
2021 TikTok.
And 2022.
2021.
Okay, so KFC has this peach flavored Mountain Dew with like a vanilla. Yeah, seriously.
I saw the video.
Good
Yeah.
Lord,
Yeah,
it was. Yeah. But they put like a vanilla swirl in is what they call it. But it looked like vanilla like syrup or something like that. It was white. God, it was fucking good. It was really good. Yeah, and it also gave me diabetes.
Yeah.
But like, I started like looking at the reason why they did this, and this was the dirty soda trend. And you know what it reminded me of?
What's up?
When we were kids, what did we do?
I didn't drink dirty soda.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
It's called suicide.
I didn't
You don't know what a suicide is?
No, I
You
know
go
what
to
it is, but I didn't do that.
Yeah, you go to the fountain machine, and there's like, you know,
Dude,
they got...
we're civilized in Eastern Kentucky and
God
Breathitt County.
damn,
I
no,
am
you're
civilized.
not. Yeah, I figured this was invented in Breathitt County.
First off, we didn't have a soda machine we could go to.
Well, that's probably true too. Yeah. No, like in the rare circumstance where you go to like a fast food restaurant or like a convenience store, like a 7-Eleven or something like that.
We didn't have those back home.
We don't have 7-Elevens here, but like
We do. They're just so they bought out all the speedways.
did they really?
Yeah, so
No
7-Eleven
shit.
owns Speedway. If you go in
When the fuck did that happen?
I don't know, but if you go in Speedway
But
now,
we got Speedways
7-Eleven,
here.
yeah, 7-Eleven's shit is in Speedway.
Oh no way!
They're the parent
wow,
company.
I've never even drew that correlation.
The more you know.
The more you do. So, but yeah, you would go in, you would like buy a soda, a big gulp, you know, like 48 ounces. And like you could get Mountain Dew, you could get Dr. Pepper, you could get Sprite or whatever. But like as a kid, we go through and we get fucking a little bit of everything. And just like mix them all together.
I always do the Coke and Cherry Coke. That was big for us. Like, you know, growing up, it's like if you knew a store had or a restaurant had Cherry Coke and Coke, mix it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I want like most Cherry Coke, a little bit of Coke in there.
Yeah. You know what's hilarious is like when I was a kid, like I was in 4th grade and I lived in Florida. Now, my parents moved down there for business for 1 year. And I discovered what a Shirley Temple was. I didn't know that these existed, but it's very simply, it's Sprite with grenadine.
Yeah.
That's it.
And cherry.
And this restaurant, I can't remember the name. It was called, I do remember the name of this. This restaurant in Sarasota, Florida was called the Brown Derby. And it was kind of like a Ponderosa. You know Ponderosa, right?
Oh, 100%.
And I discovered the Shirley Temple. And so every time we would go out to eat, my parents would be like, where do you want to go? I'm like, we're going to fucking Brown Derby so I get a Shirley Temple. And they're like, you can get a Shirley Temple anywhere. It's like, no, we're going there. We're getting that one. That was my first experience with quote unquote dirty soda.
So you've been drinking since then, is what you're saying.
Drinking since. But so we did a little bit of delving here, and it's like, it's kind of interesting where this trend started and kind of how it took off. I want you to start us off telling me about it, telling everybody listening and watching about it, and I'm going to make us a dirty soda.
I will take a dirty soda, I think, maybe.
Do you have your rocks glass?
Yeah, I just drink my water.
I'll do that there.
Or vodka.
So I'm going to make a bunch of noise over here while you talk about dirty soda. And
I'll try to talk louder.
Plus this kegerator just kicked on too. You got to talk over that.
So what we talked about, what is a dirty soda? So it's actually a non-alcoholic beverage made by infusing soda with flavors.
Right.
So if you think about today, if you go in like a restaurant, if you go to Wendy's or wherever, they have those little machines. They're touchscreen.
You know enough noise for you.
You are making enough noise, but it's cool. So you know you've seen those machines though. It's like I want to get a Coke, and then I have 19 flavor combinations in there. Right?
Those are reasonably new.
They are within the last 5 years probably.
I remember seeing the first one in Zaxby's.
I think it was Wendy's for me, but maybe it was Zaxby's or like I don't think Cane's has that, but
it took me a good 4 minutes to figure out how to use that goddamn machine.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But then I was like, oh wait, you can add
like
whatever you want.
Dirty, everybody's moving their hands. You're like, damn, I don't really want to.
And then half the times it doesn't even work. But
They're out of this one, out of that one.
Exactly.
Damn it.
But I assume that's where that came from, right?
So that's dirty soda in theory is that. So where it came from though, it's got strong ties to Mormon culture.
Right.
So it actually came out of Utah in the 2010s.
Okay.
It's been very popular on one of their shows, which I've never watched. The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Mormon Wives. Yeah.
Yep.
Have you seen the So like, if you're watching TV, what station is that? Like Hulu?
I think it's like AMC or I don't know, Lifetime or some shit.
You know
probably.
when you're watching Netflix or something and like a preview for another show will come up?
Yeah.
Like whatever station that's on, whatever network it's on, like the preview for Secret Lives of Mormon Housewives comes up.
Yeah.
And it's like, they're all hot as shit. Like they're, like seriously, they're all like supermodel hot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ain't no fucking way a bunch of Utah women. And I guess that's them in that show. But seriously,
I don't know.
It's like a fucking soap opera or something.
Where this started at, where this thing came from too, was like St. George, Utah, is what it says specifically.
Okay.
The reason of that is they have this. Let me think of the name of that place. What's it? Do you remember the name of the chain of soda stores?
Swig?
Swig. That's right. So that started in St. George, Utah, and why that's important to me is I actually had work out there for a while.
Did you really?
Yeah, and I never
in Utah.
I had two. I had St. George and then one above. I'm trying to think of the other name of the town, but I never remember seeing this. And I was there, like, stayed all night. That's a lot of coconut cream. Gosh, damn, that was a big load of coconut cream. Very Mormon population.
Right.
Very very nice town. Very nice town. Kind of a small town feel, but also like there's a lot of things around it.
Right.
Have you ever been to Utah?
Never.
So. Southern Utah, which is kind of where this is honestly it's under 2 hours from Vegas, which is kind of wild. So when I would travel out there, I would fly into Vegas.
Right.
And I had some work there in the area. And then I would drive up to St. George up that way.
Okay.
And that drive is one of the probably top 3 most beautiful drives I've ever made.
I'm making a shitload of noise here. I apologize.
But
keep talking.
Keep doing it. So it's like you're driving through this canyon of mountainous roads. They're just cutbacks.
Right.
It's like something from a Transformers movie. You know what I
Really?
mean? Like,
Okay.
I feel like something's gonna pop out of the damn mountain on me.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it's freaky at night too. Like if you're like at dusk to like at night.
From dusk till dawn.
Not dusk till dawn, but dusk and night. It is really freaky out there. But super nice little area. But anyway, I wish I would have saw Swig. The place is there when I was there.
So that's like a chain now, though, right?
It's a chain, man. There's a lot of them, too. So they're the home of the original Dirty Soda. They were founded in 2010 in Utah, and they're mainly in the western U.S., but they're in 14 states.
So speaking of, do you know what the original Dirty Soda is?
I kind of do. Okay. So let me tell you what I think it is, and you tell me what you think it is. So the original Dirty Soda that I think was Diet Coke over ice, coconut syrup, lime juice, and half and half.
Yes. Close. From what I saw, it was Dr. Pepper or Diet Dr. Pepper. So I'm trying this, and I've already fucked this up. So go ahead and try it. So here's my problem. I saw Dr. Pepper or Diet Dr. Pepper.
Many problems. We'll go
I know. This is the one we're focusing on today. I saw Dr. Pepper or Diet Dr. Pepper.
You made the right choice.
Coconut syrup, half and half, like you said.
Okay.
And then like a splash of lime or squeeze of lime. And I'm realizing now, like, I was like, okay, I could go buy coconut syrup. I'm like, what the fuck am I going to use that for? I'm not buying a big bottle of that shit.
Probably,
yeah. And then it's like, I drink my coffee black. So I'm like, I'm not buying half and half creamer. So
same here. If
I was like, coffee. Well, I'm out of real coconut like mixer to make like rum drinks. So I was like, this is perfect. It's cream of coconut. It's both combined. But what I'm realizing now is this shit don't mix.
What?
I mean,
it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It doesn't look nice, but it doesn't look any worse than what the one you had.
Well, it's also look at the bottom. Like look at the bottom. Like I mean, it literally is not mixing.
Mine's wide as shit.
Yeah. It's literally not mixing. So like we're not getting a lot of the coconut in there. If you use coconut syrup and half, like that will like mix in a lot better. But I mean, honestly, like I don't give a shit about soda. Like I just wanted to try it.
I mean, like you asked me earlier, like, would you drink soda? No, I don't. I don't drink any caffeine at this point in my life, which is weird as fuck. But my son drinks L8 every now and then. My wife drinks Coke Zero every now and then. That's it. Yeah. We have none at home.
Really?
So anyway, this was mainly created, in my opinion, so in Utah again, but also for like Mormons don't drink alcohol and stuff, so it's like a mixed drink for them, like your Shirley Temple when you had it.
This was their guilty pleasure.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Mixing shit up. So yeah, it's like a virgin cocktail.
It is
kind of, but with like 3 times as much sugar.
Yeah, with a lot of load of coconut in there.
Yeah. The social media I saw took off around the early 2020s.
Okay.
Celebrities like Olivia Rodrigo were posting about how much they love dirty sodas. And then Swig, I guess, got a bunch of competitors popping up. Places called Sodalicious, Fizz with 2 I's and 1 Z.
Huh.
The Soda Shop, excuse me, and then apparently Sonic started cashing in on it and like doing their own versions and stuff like that. But then most recently is KFC did the peaches and cream one, which was really, it was delicious. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Honestly, this one right here, it's starting to look like coagulated diarrhea, and it tastes still like regular Dr. Pepper.
I've not seen coagulated diarrhea in a while.
Oh, really?
I need to revisit that.
Yeah, do my diet for one day, and I'll show you what coagulated diarrhea looks like.
Go to Taco Bell and
Go to KFC, get some of that. Yeah, we'll coagulate some diarrhea. What do you think of this shitty drink?
So honestly, I'm with you though. Yeah, I get a touch of coconut. I don't get any lime. I
just put it like a dash in there.
I think Dr. Pepper is honestly, Dr. Pepper's a good soda as it is if you're drinking sodas.
Yeah.
It's got how many flavors or whatever in there. But
23?
My son, that's his favorite one if he drinks,
Yeah.
if he does drink a soda, that and L8. But
Yeah.
it's okay. I mean, I would try dirty soda, but the thing you look at is probably tripled the calories,
That's the problem for me. It's just it's just not worth it. We have done so many things on like quick shots and like spills on like cream liqueurs. Every time we do it and I try it,
remember the Fruity Pebbles ones? Good Lord, 330 calories, like an ounce
for an
or
ounce,
something?
it's insane. Like every time I try them, I'm like, this is good. But then after one pour, I'm just like, I feel bad. I physically feel bad about my life. Like life decisions are just like flashing.
You ate
before my eyes.
3 Oreos and had a shot of vodka. Okay,
Yeah,
that's what you did.
Yeah, it's like a donut. Yeah, it's like a donut and a shot.
Yeah.
Like Jesus Christ, I think I'd rather just eat a donut and a shot at that point. Every time we do a cream liqueur content, like I just dump it out.
Yeah.
Like I'll try it and be like, it's just not worth it. It's the same thing with this dirty soda. I just thought it was interesting that this trend was so big from 2010 to 2020, 22. And we were kind of doing stuff like this as a kid with the suicides.
Yeah.
I know it's not a good word, but like that's what we called it back then. We mixing the sodas and stuff like that. Like I feel like it's actually been ingrained in our culture for decades.
Oh, yeah.
And we're just kind of like coming to terms with it in different ways.
Well, if you go out somewhere and you order a Coke or Diet Coke, you ask for a lime. A lot of people do. So Coke and lime's been around forever. You think about that.
It has, yeah.
Water with lime. No, it's not soda, but you got flavors in there.
You
go to like Kroger or any store, you have those little squeeze flavor things, a Mio or whatever they're called. Yeah.
And you put
So
grenadine
everybody's
in your
adding that
Sprite.
shit.
Sprite has even come out with a grenadine cherry Sprite version.
Also got a Sprite tea that we'll be doing a quick shot on soon.
We'll do that next. So yeah, thought it was interesting. If you never heard of dirty soda, this is what it is. I don't think it's making a comeback, but KFC's hopping on it. Check out our quick shot of the peaches and cream one. Really fucking good. It's not good for you, but it's really fucking good.
In the great words of the author LL Cool J, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
There you go. Yeah, guys, if you enjoy this, share it. If you didn't, then fuck off. For more Arsenic Culture, you can catch us out on all the socials. We are at Arsenic Culture.
Don't fuck off, but like and subscribe on YouTube.
And we'll see you on the next one.